Well, I got the giggles. Hi, y'all.
I feel like we always have the giggles to start the night. So
I
another night.
know. It's like, what's up? Hi, honey. Thank you. Says Audra
Welcome.
at home. Hello, my gothic cutie.
Mm.
Whoa. I'm not even wearing all the jewelry that I have right now because, like, my hands were dry and I had to put lotion on. Then I forgot to put the rings back in.
That
So I
choker that you were wearing in your Assumptions video with your mom was just like gothic witchy Audra, like perfection.
Oh, I
So
dig that. I'm so excited about it. And I like the clasps on it because you have nails.
yeah.
So the clasps are easy to use. So anyhow, let me just say hello to everybody. How are all y'all doing? LGG in here strong. Got Miss Emily here and myself. You can find information for both of us in the description box. Her Patreon, my Patreon, her
Hey, honey.
channel. Any other ways of contributing? Oh, thank you, Isabel. um,
Ricky.
so fun fact. What we're doing today kind of happened by accident. We were going through the new releases, and then we started reading the comments, and these people need their own show because they are legit like straight comedians that have me screaming with laughter. So we thought it would be fun if we looked at new releases, but at the same time that we're looking at them, read some of these people's comments because they have me rolling all the time and I end up screaming with laughter, which good and bad. Sorry, I have to scooch in because I can't see. And oh, look at y'all have so many wonderful comments. I haven't even started there. I just
Oh,
want to make
thank
sure
you.
we popped in on the good things. Then
That sounds delightful, Nadia. Welcome. Doing some skincare in bed. And
ooh, love.
oh, thank you,
So
Faye. Thank you. Hello, Irene.
oh
Welcome.
my gosh, it's about to be life in here. So
Y'all have
um
no idea.
roasting for just good times. I think we all need some laughter in our lives. And honestly, as much as I like to talk about makeup and new releases, we're beginning to realize that we're not going to be wearing makeups for a long time. So I thought to take our minds off of that, and we thought to take our minds off of that, it would be a lot of fun just to kind of laugh and have some fun. So if you haven't already, please like and share the stream. It helps us out so much. I appreciate it. Oh, so that's my lame radio voice. All right, if you guys would like the stream, that would be great for everybody involved. If you will just
Click on the bell
like
for
and share.
notification.
I need all the weird, stupid sound effects.
Although when you made that sound effect, all I could think of was Wade's World, party
Oh
time.
yeah. I was thinking about when Brian from Family Guy, when Brian and Stewie have a radio show and it's super lame. I don't know if you've seen that one, but it just
Probably. I saw a lot of Family Guy in my life. My memory is, yeah.
mm,
Welcome, Olivia and Deja.
hey. I know what you meant, Deja. I saw how I'm gonna start sharing this screen so I don't forget
I agree
because
with
I am a jackass and I will
Irene. You do have the
immediately forget.
range. Feffy, you do have the range. This will be a fun
Man.
one to do live. I know you do the live beauty crawls. Just saying, if you're running out of ideas. I feel like you reacting to comments roasting would be a great pairing. Okay, what is is this
This is the
Dior? Oh
Givenchy
no, Givenchy. Okay.
Holiday 2020. It's revealed. It's got a black to light palette, Rouge Givenchy Velvet, Prism Libre. That's in face powder number 3. I don't know why they chose number 3. Then we have a L'Interdit top coat. I don't know how to even say that.
That's okay.
L'Interdit solid perfume, holiday makeup kit, makeup essential palette. There's a bunch of crap in here, like oodles. So let's go see what has been said Somebody actually said this looks like powdery MLM makeup.
I saw MLM and I was like, wow, they went right in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I don't know why anybody said, somebody else came and said, tell me those aren't sponge applicators. Here's the thing. I get that people could use a sponge applicator. I get it. Like, good for you and your magical sponge skills. But at this price point, this is where I say no. If I'm going to pay this kind of money, like, y'all best believe this palette looks like the same layout as kids' makeup.
Wait, and is that whole corner of the palette just like sponge tip applicators?
Yeah, it's like
That whole
one's a
like flat
sponge tip,
corner?
and then one's like a little tiny brush. And here's the thing about that. That brush, these are like too small to like manipulate with normal sized hands.
And to
Like,
do like a tiny brush and those big pans with the normal hand, yeah, no, no.
like, and for me personally, like I'm looking at it, I is that a okay, who
Is
I
that
just
a
want to
lip
know who's still buying lip palettes. Somebody tell me, like, that's not a professional. Just I want someone to tell me who's buying a lip palette. Let me
Somebody
know
show
in
me
the
your receipts. Let me see
yes,
them.
somebody in the comments, please let me know if you are buying lip palettes and you just love them. I need to know. Inquiring minds.
The last lip palette that almost got me, and I don't think I don't know, but the one that almost got me was when Urban Decay tried it. Urban Decay tried it a couple of years back, and I almost fell in the trap because I think at the time I think I liked Urban Decay lipsticks, and then I just kept staring at them, and I was like, yeah, but it's a palette. Who's buying it from Givenchy now in 2020?
Here's the thing. The same people who have Live, Love, Laugh in their home. That's who's buying those palettes. If
The
it says
people that have fancy versions of Live, Love, Laugh, not
yes,
the
it's
regular
yeah,
people.
they didn't go to like, what is that place called? It starts with a K. They didn't go there. They didn't go to Michael's. They had it professionally made.
So a lip palette, it's on the screen, it's on the bottom right corner. It's basically pouring lipstick into pans so that you have to use a
Yeah.
lip brush, or like imagine if this was not eyeshadow, it was lip product, and you either had to use your finger and apply it or grab a little brush and apply it. Yeah, no, no.
Yeah, it's like the worst.
But like your mom is a cool mom because she birthed you, Faye. Okay,
Thank
it's a little
you.
different.
And yes, those are stars, but they're also highlighters. Like, what
Oh,
do you
people
mean?
make it bougie.
Like,
Oh,
I don't understand this, and I I don't get it. Like, this lip balm or gloss or whatever it is has like a hoop so you
it,
can.
it's a Givenchy thing. I feel like they do that, but I just it,
Where
it,
are you losing this?
I mean, in the bottom of your purse if you go anywhere these days, I guess.
Are we still carrying big purses? I'm just kidding. So that's
Oh,
this one. Let's go check out the next one. Oh, look,
yeah.
y'all. Benefits come out with the California Kissin' Club. It's moisturizing lip balm in colors. There's 5 of them, and you get them. It's their holiday 2020. It looks like, oh shit. Why make 5 colors when 4 of them are exactly the same?
You.
I'm gonna fuck that. Like, these people are killing because they are. It's like, why did they do that?
And okay, it's not even an adventurous brand. Why did they not do like the almost clear, pale neutral, like a peach, like a mauve pink? Like, why would you release this color range for your boring customers?
I
and
really
think that
don't
anyone's
know.
gonna buy them. Like, what is going on?
Does it like? I feel like. Oh my gosh! Wow, that's a lot. Oh my god! Why
It,
is that tongue doing that?
the,
What the
the
actual?
top lip bothers me more for some reason. I can't. The
It's giving you vibes. I gotcha. I
yeah.
moved it because it
I'm
looks like a.
looking on my phone because I wanted to see other comments. But yeah, that's no thanks. No
It's
thanks.
just like red, 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 and more red, extra red, and pink red. Like I don't even understand why they did this. They could have just not come out with a holiday anything. Like just let it be. Leave her be. Um
Oh, this looks like physician's formula was one of the comments on the benefit post.
that was destructive. Like that was mean. They were like somebody said that was they're like this looks like physician for I was like, ouch. It's like the same price, isn't it? Because physician's formula is hella expensive for like that trash.
This is like physician's formula probably times two. Blah.
Yeah. I don't understand. So here's my thing. Um, I don't need a bunch of lip balms in varying shades anyway. Period. Like usually if I want a colored or like a lightly colored lip balm, I just need like one or two. Like I don't need five of them. That's just excessive. And the little pictures on them are kind of creepy and I haven't figured out exactly why the picture on the front like creeps me out. I think it's something about the set of the face. It's very Anglo. That's maybe it.
Didn't even look. Yeah, no, they do this weird generic Anglo white woman character on a lot of their packaging. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, this release. What? Why?
Are we on the melt
Why?
together?
Yeah, yeah.
So somebody's.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh no, I just like that somebody instantly was like, "Wait, I have to buy the whole contour set."
I like I here's the thing. I don't feel like everybody understands that we don't need these things or want them in a lot of ways. And I'm not like blasting melt. I'm saying as a whole, there's very few like honestly, if you have one face palette of any form, then and you like it, then you're good. Like you don't need any more.
Or
So
not
this
even a face palette if you have like two face products that you like. You're good.
yeah. But I'm just saying if you wanted to get like a face palette type thing, like once you
true.
have one, you don't need another one.
Yeah.
So they're just like put this together, and I believe that this is their sculpt collection, and
it's
got
a cream and then powder.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really funny that somebody commented in 2020, the year of this pandemic. Ooh, I love this. Looks like it'll be so travel friendly. Where the fuck are you going?
Did they say that? It looks like it'll be travel friendly.
Someone in the comments did, yeah.
Here's the thing I hate about saying anything is travel friendly, even when we can travel, okay? I am literally not buying makeup with the idea of like, I can travel with it. Like, I don't know why, but it never, because you have all these different makeup bags that you can like package well.
Yeah.
So like I've never run into a situation where I couldn't travel with any of my makeup. Like I went to Florida once with like 4 different eyeshadow palettes. None of them burst or it broke or anything. Yeah. So it's like, I don't understand this weird move towards like saying that when it started happening with people like it's super travel friendly. I'm like, I mean, isn't it all travel friendly? How are y'all traveling? Like, that's what I want to
travel as well from my bathroom to my trash can. Yeah, like, what is travel? Also, okay, the other, like, people are like, oh, this is a dream for makeup artists. How is having a bunch of little pans that you have to, like, perfectly, like, open and magnetize together?
Yeah.
Like, let's say you're working with multiple people or you need multiple shades. Whereas I get that having a big palette, you have to have the space to open up or hold it. But these, like, unless you're using one color at a time and you pull out one, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's my favorite thing. That's another one of my favorite things is like makeup artists. Well, I'm like, maybe we should ask them and stop speaking for them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
wait, is this more lip balms?
No, these are the highlighter sticks. All
Oh,
right.
okay.
Oh, shit. Okay, Colourpop.
Well, yeah, and like a year after they launched,
So basically,
repackaged Colourpop sticks was the other comment. Like, not even.
and then somebody hit the same thing that you said, which is so basically the Colourpop sticks from like 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody. I cannot handle it. It's just I don't understand what, and here's the thing too. I like y'all know if you I don't like shit in tubes. I
Think
don't
about starting it with shit. I was
my bad. It's like everybody had something to say about Colourpop. The majority of the comments are like, somebody even just said no with a heart emoji.
Colourpop, is that you? Laughing face.
But here's my problem with sticks in general. Like I have the Mented foundation stick, and I like the foundation. The problem is the stick form. Like I just don't see it enough, and then I forget to use it, and then I'm annoyed because I'm like, oh, I want to use the Mented foundation. So I literally have to like pull it out before I get started and like put it in a place so that I remember it. I don't like things in tubes. I don't like it to be in a tube. Now I'm gonna go see what y'all are saying because like I'm over here in the darkness. Yeah, somebody else.
Seriously, this not making it obvious she's using the same factory. Like at least pretend.
That's the thing I don't get. Like I just look at the names, doing the most out of this world. Spotlight, Runway, Better Half, In My Feels. Really? All right, appropriator. Moving on.
I like, so it is a Def stole Colourpop blush sticks, but go off.
I do believe there is some serious shit going down with this particular Colourpop palette.
Yeah.
And I have seen some stuff. This is their Sandstone palette, which is very stealing from indigenous,
appropriating indigenous cultures in an eyeshadow palette by
correct,
it with a bunch of pale beigey tones, and yeah,
correct. Yeah,
do most to look like color flop.
It's just if somebody says, is it just me or does this just look like the same as that desert collection they came out with?
Yeah.
Like, and somebody actually said that. I'm not native, but I'm curious if this design is too close to indigenous motifs for comfort. I don't want to speak for anyone, so I'm curious what people will have to say. Like, I just don't understand. I don't, and then a lot of people were asking about it, so I was curious. I'm not going to stay here too long because I don't want to make it weird, but yeah, there are a lot of people who had some shit to say about that. Yeah. Oh, look, what's new for Wade and Goss?
Oh wait, and there are many native-owned makeup brands out there, so there's definitely lots of options to support them as well.
Correct.
Oh, this is another, like, I took a double take when I saw this. Did it remind you of what it reminds me of?
The Colored Rain ones?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Even with the whole pairing a deep red blush with an icy white highlighter.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I have, but yeah.
Like this? That's my day one. Yeah. So they're supposed to be their weightless blush palettes. I feel like these photos, I'm not going to say it.
Say it.
I feel like the one that's supposed to be for a deeper skin tone I don't feel. I just feel like the photos are not correct.
I see what you're saying. Like you're just like they have color corrected this in some way.
Yes.
Like it's not as perhaps not as saturated as the photo shows.
Yes, and like a lot of people, like the color combos. Somebody said the color combos are so weird. Like the deep blush is paired with a white highlighter. The lighter blush is paired with a medium tan highlighter. He should have switched these around so the dark plum blush had a deep highlighter. Thank you. Yeah. And the light peachy shades had the white lighter highlight because like if the blush works for you, the highlighter won't. So half the product won't. With that like emoji.
And actually, what I think is it's funny to me that this makeup artist brand, and I know I'm kind of stuck on this idea, but I think the market is lacking, why they wouldn't just make these customizable. Why you wouldn't release the packaging and the blush and the highlighters so that then you could pick out if you have more clients that are, that don't want that want a lighter highlighter, but hi Tyrion, I hear you, that want different options, but instead you have to buy all 4 to get your 8 colors.
Correct. Like somebody even said what you were asking me, colored rain, is that you?
Yeah. I see a lot of those in the comments. Looks like Color Rain X Power. Looks like Colored Rain.
Yeah, that's a roast and a half. And like, listen, and we've said this multiple times, like makeup, there's so many things that have been done, right? But these are weird color combos. I will say that they don't quite, because like the top, I'm using my hands here and trying to do right and left. So me facing it would be my top left, which is like the deep plummy one with the white. Mm-hmm. So the thing about that is even on the power ones, like there's a nice plummy color, but the highlighter actually matches. I don't understand why it's so hard to make a blush and a highlighter that match.
Well, why even Colored Rain did that because I have one, but it's not accessible, but it's like an icy white highlighter and then literally a red blush. Mm-hmm. And obviously I knew what I was buying when I bought it, but like you swap, like if I use it, it's a red eyeshadow. Like that's how it applies. And so it's very like Snow White, like a very flushed cheek with the icy white like highlighter. Yeah. But I just think that either this goes back to like my constant annoyance where I'm like, you can photograph things accurately. Yeah. Why are your marketing photos? Why do they look like this? Like you're right. These colors just look. I don't know. Something just feels off, and even the 2 lightest highlighters, like the one in the bottom left pan, looks very purple to me.
It does look purple,
and I think it's odd to be a makeup artist and have like a giant pan of a purpley toned highlighter. I'm
like, is it supposed to be purple? Like, it's weird because I don't understand that. Why is it purpley?
Slightly, maybe it's just very icy pink and it looks more purpley, but
why wouldn't you move that one with the one above it, like that highlighter? Why wouldn't you just move?
Take a better photo where the colors are more accurate.
Yeah. Like but I'm not a Wayne Goss bitch, right?
Okay, Legal and Lipstick is correcting me. So the icy white that's in that Color Rain palette or duo, she can actually use with the deep red blush. That's really cool.
Because we're brown.
I thought about that. Yeah, but I didn't realize how translucent it was. But I've only used it a couple of times. So
yeah, so because the thing is, she made those with us being brown in mind. So oh wait, I'm missing all the ha-ha-has.
But maybe it's a dream for an MUA. What MUA is it going to reach for 2 palettes rather than 1? Your dedication to write that uppercase, lowercase is applauded. And I just realized, so Alex is saying, whether I welcome, they're so confused about the Wayne Goss's whole line. I realized from the moment I saw that Wayne Goss was releasing makeup that it's obviously not for me. Yeah. Like I'm not the market, But like, I want to be inspired by makeup, even if I don't want to spend the money. And this is just like, what?
What? Like, I feel so confused by this whole thing. I don't know why we did this. I don't know. Like, somebody who buys those, let me know about them, because I don't feel like that's going to be a thing that's happening. I don't really care about soul, whatever.
Yeah, no.
Like, I feel like, oh, what in the hell? Oh, this is that shiz by that dude who does somebody's makeup.
That shit by that dude.
I literally just read the article today, and I've already forgotten it. I feel like it was.
It's makeup by Mario. He was KKW, and then he also did that collab with ABH from years ago that people are still like desperate to have. I'm like, you don't want that palette. You just think you want it. I like, honestly, underwhelming. Not the vibe I was expecting.
Yes.
Like,
it looks very much like the Laura Geller New York palette I got in like my Vino box or something. That's what
Laura
it looks like.
Geller, Jouer, Persona, Ciate, which are all brands whose eyeshadow formula I don't want in my life.
Yeah, it's just, I don't. Somebody said gives me elf vibes. I cannot breathe.
I also actually hate that Trendmood is in the comments defending it.
Yeah, I do too.
A whole long comment about the package being simple, created by a pro. It's a pro line, created by a professional. Trendmood, they don't need your, like, it.
Also, it's white packaging. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like white packaging. I know that sounds like, there are things that can be white for, like I don't mind it for my highlighter. I do mind it for my eyeshadow because you just get eyeshadow everywhere. And then it doesn't, I mean, especially the way I apply makeup. So it's approximately, I think I did the math earlier. See, I told you I looked at this and I just couldn't remember all the details.
Yeah.
It's $4 a shade, which isn't a lot, but it just is underwhelming. I don't understand why I'm supposed to be excited by this. The shimmers look pretty, but like you have one palette that's just full of shimmers, and then the other palette is all mattes.
And I think because there's this like metallics palette as well.
Yes, this is the Master Metals palette, and it's $48.
Like there might be creams. Or maybe it's just that you're supposed to mix the powders. Maybe it's powders. I'm looking at the picture. If you scroll over, there's a picture of like a spatula in the palette. It's not that one. It's, I think, after this one. No, it's this one.
Yeah.
It was the spatula in the gold.
Shot. Yeah, it's still metal, but it's waterproof liquid for mixing. He says like use waterproof liquid to mix it, so you can just like pull, like you can make stuff. I don't.
But so is it? But I'm see. This is what I don't like. Is it's confusing to me if the palette itself is powder, or if it's cream, and then you can also use the mixing medium. But like either way, I don't want it. So I guess it doesn't matter.
I feel like it's got to be powder because of how it's put in there that you have to use a waterproof liquid for mixing. That would make sense, I guess.
I don't know. I've seen pros also take cream products and mix it with a thinning out mixing medium, and like
you're right.
It's probably powders because but
is it worth $50? Like this is the question.
Metallics that we all have.
Yeah.
That's what
it's basically $50 for each one of them, by the way. It's not like there's a lot of people trying, like there are people just saying like I'm so excited. I don't get it. I love that somebody said honestly shocked that this is the aesthetic.
And that's the thing, is like you can do that thing with any metallic shimmer and add the mixing medium. Like his KKW collab looked better than this is one of the comments.
Ouch.
White about to get messy.
I love that. Yes, give us nothing.
Ooh. thought this was more Morphe 2 stuff.
Oh, ouch.
It also did remind me of that Morphe Madison Beers palette that we talked about last week because of the white. So, oh yeah, Mario is a celebrity makeup artist who's worked with I think is the creator of the iconic Kim KW sculpted all of that.
Yes.
Alex. Oh,
so
this is giving me nicks when they release $30 Elements palettes.
And here's the thing. Remember, this is a roast. We can all like have good times and laugh about stuff and be like, hey, I like this. It doesn't matter if you can totally love it. It's fine because we all have different tastes. So just remember to keep that in mind because here's the thing. I like the little shimmer palette. I actually do. It's like kind of fun, like the colors are, but I wouldn't buy it because it's white. And I know that's so like sound, but it's
I don't
shimmery.
mind the white packaging, but like I don't think that those are impressive shimmers. But also nothing is swatched, so like I can't, for me, like just seeing right now what's being presented doesn't do anything for me.
You were like, okay. Yeah. I feel like this is only going to have good, positive things. This is the Holiday 2020 from Pat McGrath. It's the Celestial Divinity. This is it, sis. This is the whole thing. There's 18 stellar space-inspired shades for $78. It's stuff. All right. There's a lot of lippies, it looks like, and some more lip stuff. Let me look at what it's saying. I'm like, it's lip stuff and then lip
I'm
stuff.
weirdly attracted to those rainbow lipstick tubes at the top left-hand corner of the screen. I didn't notice those before.
Yes.
But
here's the fun thing. Everybody's going like $78 for an 18 shadow palette from the Pat McGrath. Okay. I am going to say this about a lot of holiday releases. I can't, this is allegedly, so nobody come for me. But there's a good percentage of the time that this is not the same quality as their other shit.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. It's kind of like how people still think that they're going to the outlet shop and that they're getting the same shit and you're not getting the same shit. It doesn't matter that it's a Michael Kors outlet shop. You're not getting the same stuff that's in Macy's from Michael Kors. It's not the same. They deliberately make stuff specifically for the outlet to trick you into believing you have it, but really you're getting lower quality. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying.
Also, Amber, you can always be negative here. Okay, that's all. So first of all, if you don't know anything about this collection, the big palette, 12 of the 18 shades were from the Star Wars palette she released last year.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Also, I think people were saying this has, well, actually, we don't know, but I think it has cardboard packaging compared to the very luxe packaging of her previous. And then somebody was saying that this is made, but I don't know if this is for sure, if it was made in a different country compared to her original palettes.
So I have no idea. What's interesting is how many people are like, what? How is it so cheap?
Yeah. Well, and somebody says Pat had to pull a Natasha Denona and make smaller pans in her palettes to make them more affordable since their usual price point is just ridiculous. And then they mentioned, I'm kind of pissed this palette only has 3 mattes.
Yeah. And then somebody else said, where was it? Because I saw a comment where somebody said, I feel like the only time people don't complain about a palette having too many shimmers is when Pat releases a palette. When Pat releases a palette. Did I say Pat or palette releases a palette?
You said Pat.
Okay. So I think
Nate, who is very much a Pat fan, is not having the cardboard packaging. He did it with rose decades, and I'm so upset.
I'd rather buy $78 worth of snacks, snap, crackle, and pop. And here's the thing: I am a Pat McGrath virgin with regards to eyeshadow, but I think I would have purchased it before I got into singles. But what happened is I got into singles and then I was like, oh, well, I'm going to spend this kind of money to like get these 3 shades that I want. And it's nothing against Pat McGrath because she's delightful.
This, though, it's like the
What?
Trump aesthetic, and I hate it. From tree birds on the screen.
Ouch. Ooh.
See, and I
Ooh.
love shimmers. I would buy an all shimmer palette. I don't need
Yeah.
6 golds. And if I'm going to buy a Pat palette, I want the fucking special shades in there. And I don't think that one has special shades in there. So there we go. That's my thought on it. What is this?
I have no idea. It is Shumura.
Chulamera. Okay, yeah.
See,
One Piece. Oh.
Yes.
It's anime.
It's
Sorry.
it's their holiday collection. I actually really want this weird rainbow reindeer thing. That's all I really want. Is that? Can I just get that? Like,
Probably.
he's not listed here.
Probably like merch that you can get. I feel like Shuamera does these like collabs really well, but I also feel like they don't usually hit the United States.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're going to have to pay some money. But I like them weird shimmery shadows, but I feel like they're probably pressed glitters, which is not.
They don't look like pressed. I don't know. I'm looking at swatches.
But a lot of people are really excited about this, so I'm happy. They're like, finally, a one-piece collection. And as somebody else said, but are they going to sell the Chopper plushie? What's up? So, a lot of people have like, I've never heard of it, but they're excited. So that's cool. Like, it comes with stuff. I love this blue.
This screech. I want to be Pirate King of Makeup. I don't even know what that means, but I like it.
Like, yeah, I mean, it looks cute. It actually looks cute.
Deja, this is for the weebs. And then Faye, it is for me, Deja.
Like, I ain't even mad. This is where I don't even see like the point. And like, I really hope nobody's roasting this because it's kind of fun. It looks like a good time. It may not make it here, but you may be able to get it anyway.
It's like, I don't know this anime, but if this is how collabs would happen, where the packaging is cool as shit.
Yes.
And like, it's actually texturally a little interesting, and the eyeshadow.
Looks like a good ass time. Looks like a party. Yeah.
And this is like the opposite of a party.
So, ABH has released their Holiday 2020 collection. And it looks great. I said that with lies. I didn't feel
Is that the actual like whole collection? I'm kind of shocked. I mean, I don't know.
You get that soft glam palette and some lippy glosses. You get some minis.
And mascara ornament.
Yeah.
Okay. This is like the definition of giving me nothing.
It really is. Yes. So that's my favorite. What is this, honey? With the like all face.
And like everyone is like,
I thought that they were going to do something new, but this isn't new. Like, everybody keeps asking that. And here they're just like, what happened? I think people are happy about like the minis. There's people who are like the mini soft glam. I honestly, I have exactly one ABH palette, so I don't know.
I just think $29 for the mini, as many people in the comments are saying.
Yes.
You could just grab the full size on sale. Yeah. But I also think that the mini should have just been what soft glam was in the first place, like Nate said.
Correct.
Like that's why looking at this, I am team release small palettes. Do small palettes. Let's do this. But this,
like,
good.
But it's not my aesthetic. So there's that too. Like, but I'm not really into that. I like the 2 shades on the bottom right, in my opinion. And I'm like, oh no, from my, not my opinion, from my point of
Perspective.
view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing is that before ABH kind of pulled all the shit that they did in the last year, I actually said, I was like, because there are moments where I'm like, I don't really have a neutral palette that I like go towards. And I
Yeah.
actually said, I was like, I would buy Soft Glam if I wanted to just like, basically if I wanted to be a clown and just add one thing to my collection where I'm like, here's my neutral palette. But in the last year, I've been like, no, I'm good.
And
No,
that's
I'd
the
rather.
entire, yeah, this is it. This is the whole thing.
But
This
here's the
is
thing
the
is I
entire
don't trust
collection.
this because everybody's been doing this. Everyone has been doing this staggered release bullshit.
I
Like,
know.
remember, like a month ago, we were talking about Urban Decay Stone vibes. And then 2 weeks ago, it was now there's glosses and there's this and there's that. So I don't trust it. It might be what it is. And if it is, sleepy time, boring.
Because they
But
for sure trying to get that money.
yeah.
So this is like a whole to do. Like this isn't just one brand. This is like,
Oh no, this is just like here's new shit on Ulta.
yeah. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
skip this one because those will get very confusing and they hurt my eyeballs. This is that again. I feel like,
Yeah, that's the Phat
but
collection.
yeah, it's the Phat collection again.
I like. Okay, 4 shades cost 65 and 10 shades cost 125. How much will 18 shades cost? I feel like I'm back in algebra class. Or like that palette is going to be like $400.
And now they found out it's only 78.
Oh.
But the fear that so many people had trying to find out how much that big palette is, like somebody said that big palette is a beauty, but knowing Pat's prices, I bet my kidney wouldn't be enough for it. It's kind of funny to see that like backwards. So then we have the companion palette, which I think everybody is really excited about this one. So we're just gonna like slide past this because I don't
They
feel
sold out in
anybody's
10 minutes. Like before, like I blinked and it was like, we sold out. I was like, awesome. Like,
yeah, that's the other thing. Like it's gone. So, so Baby Phat Beauty, created by Kimora Lee and her two
okay.
daughters, Ming and Aoki, they're bringing us some glow because you know what you need in almost October, motherfucking glow. All right, so
the top comment or the top comment on my phone. Yes, I'll take 2003. That's fine. Anything but 2020.
So I said no, absolutely not. I was hoping to get nostalgia updated. This is Claire's Victoria's Secrets afterthought vibes.
I can smell it from here.
You're so 2000 late. I cannot breathe in that. Oh, looks sort of cheap. Like, here's the thing, even
Fairy Forever 21.
This smells like an early 2000s middle school dance. I cannot fucking breathe right now. I'm dead.
I'll be waiting for it at TJ Maxx.
Here's the thing. Like, even the photo ops, like, they're right. It doesn't. Why wouldn't they? I don't understand why they didn't try to, like, not like all that satin. It's just.
I found an even worse comparison than 2003. So it says, I don't understand. She couldn't make this appealing since she wants to keep the brand going. This looks like something you would find in Walmart in 1997, 1998.
Oh, ouch. You mean to tell me 3 people came up with 3 products that nobody needs?
Oh.
I'm done with life. I am done with life. Like, these people are vicious. I cannot handle it. Like, y'all just really be out here. Like, oh, God. I cannot deal with these people. I just don't understand it. Y'all These people just give me like so much life. Look at that.
Wait, I gotta put on my Chico jeans and puffy shoes.
I loved, listen, I wore my Jinko jeans with pride, and they were so big that I could literally fit like 3 other people in them. And then I wore tube top, known to man, like I had the smallest tube top. Like it was just, it was unreasonable. Like, did you say it looks expired? Oh shit.
I always wanted to wear what you described and never had the opportunity. Let's just say that.
It was not a vibe. Like when I look back on it, I was like, this.
Oh, you were totally a vibe in the moment, though. You're just judging yourself. Speaking of this,
like a waterfall.
The Baby Phat collection legal lipstick is giving very Burlington Coat Factory gift set vibes. Yes.
Like I just. This is Paul and Joe. This is super adorable and cute. And I don't think anybody's going to be upset because it's like Doraemon. So this is like evoking childhood memories.
I think people were talking about how it's boring because my top comment is we have to remember that this is made to appeal to Asian demographic and they don't do Western clown makeup like us. So they'll come with the basic and boring argument.
Fact. Listen, first of all, they actually do. I guess they just haven't been paying attention to all of the people who live there. So, yeah. But yeah.
No. Baby Phat, you're a virgin and you can't drive.
No. This is a makeup by Mario-ish again. Apparently, LA Girl came out with some 9-pan palettes that are mini versions of their best-selling palettes. And
everyone's like, saying they look like Huda.
Yep. They're like Huda, 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 Huda,
oh,
Huda,
and
Huda,
Dior.
Huda, Huda, Huda everywhere. I've never really been big on LA Girls formula, like their eyeshadow formula. Every time I've gotten something from them, I have instantly regretted it when it comes to the eyeshadow.
I've heard some of their newer palettes are better quality, but I have kind of come to this point where, and y'all can call me like picky or too like
bougie.
snobbish, bougie, but me and drugstore eyeshadows just I usually don't feel positive about them.
I don't either, but I
like
just think
Juvia's
it's
is the closest. Juvia's is the closest to like drugstore that I still fuck with. And that's why, while as tempting as this collection is,
yes,
I'm trying to resist.
Oof, I was like, oh, I want to do this thing, but like I can't do it because I just know I'm going to be unhappy.
And if y'all don't know, this is Milani's. They did a Halloween collection. The whole set is $30. That's why it's tempting.
I think the thing that got me is somebody said, I love how one set has cranky brows and the next confused brows. Cranky brows, confused brows. I mean,
it's like a cute.
It is cute. Like, and you have all the little jewels, and if you want to put them on your lips, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm just gonna let it go.
If you find that Pat McGrath's too overpriced for you, okay.
Yes.
Although now, yeah.
Anyway,
go ahead.
This is perfume. It is the Kim Emerald Diamond, which you so eloquently roasted on your makeup nonsense bingo. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Avon is calling.
Why did I think those were lighters?
Like, I think my favorite thing here that somebody said was just like, imagine buying perfumes blindly online and not liking it when it finally arrives. Because they put, if y'all haven't seen Emily's video, I'll try to make sure I link it below. But I don't understand. Like, they put all these like weird flavored notes in here, and let's see if they have
Do you
them
want me to
here.
read them? Do you want me to read them? They're here.
Read them.
Courtney the Ruby Diamond, unapologetically captivating. Ruby Diamond has sultry notes of fiery red ginger, meet the striking opulence of Ruby Orchid, and for an opening that astonishes from the very beginning. Like, this is just one of the fragrance notes.
I don't understand. I don't.
My favorite is that, like, the Kim one, who is obviously the most important because she is Kim, and we know how family dynamics go.
Yeah.
So, like, the blue one has all this other shit: ethereal elegance and brilliance, Italian mandarin, sea breeze, and crystallized blueberries. But then Kim's is like, Kim's emerald fragrance, dressed in a dazzling shade of green, is an alluring, sensual, and luxurious fragrance. Like, there's nothing, like, it's just like, what?
Here's what's getting me. Okay, I just want someone to explain to me, what do crystallized blueberries smell like? I quite literally want to know.
I love, it's the Zelda Rupee 2020 collection.
Because I don't understand.
It sounds like QVC. Oh my goodness, y'all. Sorry about that.
I'm so like, and I like notes, but like they just started making shit up. Like, what is a crystallized blueberry?
What are you doing?
So that's just a weird deal, and somebody needs to tell them. Oh no, we are not fucking around with cleansers or anything. So
yes,
now we have
perfume brands do samples, like little tiny vials and samples and shit. That's
yeah. Cool. I don't think that, like, so I think you have to like get these, like, I feel like it depends on where you buy them, I think. So next up we have some a new serum from Kylie Skin. It's a hyaluronic acid serum, y'all. It retails for $28 with no fragrance. Let's see what everybody has to say. Is this brand still a thing?
Is this brand still a thing? I just love how simple sometimes people are. They're just like, it's just a straight bird in that way.
I like this one. I wish we would stop the touching the dropper to our face trend, and I do too. Please stop doing it. Just squirt it in your hand. Just scorch it in your hand and then put it on your face.
Also, I love this from Livia. I stopped caring about notes when I graduated from college.
This is my favorite one. Skincare from a celebrity that has had a total body makeover. I think not.
Yes, exactly.
Because I will say this 1,000,001 times. I don't care whatever you do to your face, but we have to acknowledge that, like, if I had fillers, the way that my skin reacts and looks is going to be different than if you don't have fillers. So, like, they really, I feel like that should be part of advertising when it comes to skincare, is that they have to tell you whether or not the person has
I also just love Sherry. I don't think enough people have come out with their own hyaluronic acid product yet. Exactly. Can we move on to a different trendy ingredient, please?
Yeah. She's like 2 years too late. Like,
hyaluronic acid in skincare, groundbreaking.
I know. Okay. My God.
This trend of lip product also seems really out of date. Maybe I've just paid too much attention to, like, Korean, like, makeup and Japanese makeup, because I see these mainstream brands doing, this is like an air matte lip color.
Yeah.
But I'm not into it.
It's a smooth, light texture. I don't understand. Like, I don't like it when they make it to where it's hard for you to store it in your, like, regular makeup shit with those weird bottoms. Like, I don't like anything to have a strange bottom. I have enough trouble with my Marc Jacobs ones because they don't fit in any of my lipstick holders, and they're too big. I'm so sorry. I apologize for that. You know what? I am so sorry for having done that to all of you. Please do not cancel me.
My favorite mood, I don't know why you'd be canceled for that. The favorite mood of the last post is that there were so many comments that were like, I got so excited because I thought this was a liquid blush.
Yes.
It's not. And I was like,
no, like very few. It's just,
I don't know why that just petty me. I'm like, yes. Oh, Go-Gurt tube. Oh, yeah. I don't want lip products that look like Go-Gurt. I'm sorry.
like, I know people are getting upset that we're doing like this is I believe this is MAC. Let me just double check.
Emily Original has a good idea. New OnlyFans, sensual skincare.
I know. Sensual
and yes, this is MAC. This is MAC's holiday release.
Yes. Like, I'm gonna not lie. The packaging is bomb as fuck. Like it is pretty. It is it's so sparkly looking.
Me and highlighters, that highlighter palette on the left, the pale one. I'm just like, I don't need it, but it's pretty.
It's so pretty. And I know that it's probably just repackaged. And
of course it is. But I never bought from MAC. I had literally never had my MAC phase. That was not part of my beauty life.
Oh my God, story time. So I used to have one MAC eyeshadow. I bought exactly one. When I lived in Los Angeles, I bought it at the Beverly Center. The people there, mean. They were mean. Me, I was broke. I bought it on a credit card that I didn't have money to pay back because I didn't understand credit. It was a time. And it was like a blue with like a green purpley shift on it.
Oh.
And that is the tale of my MAC eyeshadow, which I eventually threw away in a rage. Not because I was mad at MAC, but because my husband at the time didn't seem to like my makeup. And I foolishly listened. This has been horrible stories from Audra at home.
Wait, I get to end with that tagline you should tell me to say. And the moral of that story is, fuck men.
No, mistakes were made. Some people were doing snooze, and I was like, I'm not snoozing. I'm excited. I haven't bought anything from MAC since 2000. Let me have a moment.
Yeah, of all the things that I've seen them do and other brands do for the holidays, I'm kind of excited by that.
Yeah.
And I don't care about Laura Lee's Nudie Patootie line. I would be curious to see what people said about this, because I know we roasted this last week, I feel like, but what do the comments look like? I
think a lot of it is saying this is thrown together. That's what one person said.
And then I see, can we not have makeup palettes like glorify mental illness? There is that.
So I get both sides because I'm a horror lover. So I do have to say this. In horror movies, historically, for instance, Psycho, that's where it comes from. Michael Myers' poor evil. I'm not saying that they're glorifying or not glorifying, and I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong. I'm just saying they're trying to make a Halloween-themed palette, and they're utilizing Halloween horror tropes that are still around today. But
I think so. They have Drop Dead Gorgeous, Little Bit Psycho is the whole name. Why do you need that? Why couldn't it just be like I just think that Psycho the movie existed. When was that created though?
I think the other one is Full On Crazy. You have Full On Crazy and Little Bit. Yeah. Because it's the Drop Dead Gorgeous whole thing has the Full On Crazy palette, Little Bit Psycho, Glitter Blood, Killer Queen. I get it on both ends. I get who they're trying to appeal to, which are people who like horror movies, who will be excited by these names, who will be like, yes! I have mental illness of varying forms, And I think for me, it depends on when you're releasing things on whether or not I'm going to get upset, which I know, hypocritical as fuck, but I am a flawed human. So for me, it's like, it's Halloween, so I'm not going to like not throw a fit. I'm not going to be, I am not upset because it's Halloween time. I get people who are upset though, and I'm not going to take that away from anybody who is.
Yeah. Yeah, like they could have done a little bit scary, little.
Mm-hmm.
I think my thing is that okay, if you're gonna go to that direction with the name and possibly alienate a whole audience,
Yeah.
fucking bring it with the products. This is bullshit.
Yes.
Like, I think that's the thing, is that if they had released something where it was just like, oh yeah, like I feel like people would have been like, the name is fucked up, but I'm still buying it.
Yes, because here's where the best comment on this whole that I've seen so far is, "What is this, honey? What am I supposed to do with that combination of colors?" So they didn't bring it, and for those of y'all wondering, like, because I said the movie Psycho, the intent is for you to bring up that scene, like that. So I agree, though. It just looks very thrown together. And honestly, it kind of looks like they stole a little bit of the lovin' from the Oasis palette and the smaller palette, if you want my opinion. But
oh yeah, because there's the reds and the neutrals and the taupey tones.
yeah.
I just think that like the colors don't really do anything for me.
Yeah.
And I think that there is so much that they could do. And as so many people in the chat are saying, there are so many Halloween themes. There are so many horror themes.
Yeah.
There's so many ways to do this. And this just feels like
thrown together and lazy.
Like a third of it right. And or a fourth of it right. And the rest of it is just trash.
Because, like, if you wanted to come out with a Psycho collab, like, do the movie Psycho, right? Yeah. Then do it and name everything after, so it's obvious that it goes with, you know what I mean? Like, that's
exactly.
That's the
thing. They could have done like
that,
a zip bag for the brushes that was a knife shape.
Yes.
So then you could fake with your blended palette or something. But
so it's
yeah.
Like, that's the thing, is if you're going to try to like capitalize on the movie without having the copyrights and like trademarks and all of that, then do so. But if you're not going to do it, then don't do it. Like, don't call it a little bit Psycho and not have any of the Psycho shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, not have Bates Hotel, not have rant, not have like all of that kind of stuff. So because the actual names of the shades are, it doesn't look like it's that bad. It's like Black Magic, Sweet as Sin, but the names of the palettes is just, wow.
I felt like the names, okay, so I'm looking at BH Cosmetics. So Poison, Dazed, Ravishing, Savage, Saint,
Sinner.
Devil Wears It, Alarming. I thought I saw some of the names on one of them that was like, what the hell? But maybe not. I don't know. I just think that, and somebody in the chat said it's not that deep. I get it, but I also feel like, well, okay, so actually since I have the comment on the screen, Venus in Berlin said, just imagine the quality from Sweet Shop in colors like black, green, purple, orange. Exactly. My other problem with BH is that they're not consistent. So everyone's raving about about the Sweet Shop collection.
Yep.
But that's not proven that's their new formula. So we have no idea. And I think Legal Lipstick said it perfectly. It might not be that deep for you, but for a lot of people, words like crazy and psycho and all these other terms are used as words to put people down and to diminish how they feel. Even if you don't have mental health concerns, a lot of women get called crazy all the time as an excuse to not believe anything they say, to not take them seriously, not give them roles of power. So like, I still like use the word sometimes that I'm trying to, for myself, reduce how much I use it. But I also just think that they didn't really do a good, creative, fun job of using those words either.
Yeah. I mean, that's my thing. If you're going to use it, make it make sense. Don't just be like throwing it around, because here's the thing, on the inside, the names don't even match up. So like, I'm not a little bit psycho then. I'm like, I'm not a little, oh, look, y'all. If you love the Shape Tape concealer, this is for you. The super size Shape Tape Light and Lifted 3-piece collection for $40. You get a super size Shape Tape contour concealer, Shape Tape glow wand, and a quickie blending sponge. Let's see what everybody says. They're gonna ride Shape Tape out until their company dies. Oh my God, what? I don't even understand. Let the Shape Tape go. It's so dry. It only looks good under the beauty lights.
Oh, I like this. Isn't the OG Shape Tape supposed to be a highlight and contour already?
We get it. Shape Tape is great.
I feel like I just time traveled to 2017. Jesus.
Here's the thing. Shape Tape is literally so dry. Like, for me, and I have oily skin, y'all. So let me just say, I have oily skin, and this ish is dry, and it just like your under eyes, like your face is all like dewy and magnificent, and then your under eyes look like a dried up prune. Like, it's fucked up.
I also like the idea of how much bigger could the doe foot be. Like, it's like my two fingers, like everything. Also, Deja is coming in with good ideas. BH could have made an Elizabeth Bathory palette. She's probably in public domain now, bathing in blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Nixon return. Amazonian clay shaped tape of the sea. Oh.
I mean,
thank you for the super chat, by the way. Is in the
oh my
bell.
God, I didn't see.
I'm so sorry. After the original Shape Tape fiasco, my boycotts are permanent. Yeah.
Yes, for those of y'all that don't know, like when I'm sharing the screen, I'm having to actually look at that screen. So thank you so much for the super chat. Don't make me start coughing and laughing at the same time, yo. Stop it. No, this one.
Your face in the Shape Tape.
Like, I swear, I remember too feeling like I had to have the Tarte Shape Tape.
You actually said it right the first time.
I know.
And then you went into Shart. And I was like,
it's like so hard to keep your Shart together when you're trying to say it.
Moose knuckle. Toefoot is now moose knuckle.
But it was just, I felt like I had to have it. Like everybody, like I had to be just like everyone else, I had to have it. And I got it, and I kept using it, and I was like, first of all, it's so thick, and it's not thick in a good way. Like I could never get the consistency right on how much I needed. It was either too much or too little, but it was always dry. Like, so this is a good one. I think people are excited about. Fenty is dropping a new Diamond Bomb shade. It's in Rose Rave. Yay, highlighter. People are going to get mad at me, but I don't like a lot of the stuff I have from Fenty. I'm so sorry. I love their lips. I love the Mademoiselles. I love that with my whole heart. It's my favorite thing. Their highlighter, I have that Trophy Wife. It's a little too glittery for my liking. I like the blotting papers, but when I'm out of them, I won't be buying any more because it's wasteful. So please, nobody get mad at me for that.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to say this every fucking time. Don't get angry at somebody else for not liking a brand. Fenty is overrated. I like their highlighters that I've tried from them. I've used one up almost completely. I love their lip glosses. I have a mini of their original Diamond Balm. It's fun, but it's glitter. It's glitter in a pan. It's what it is. So, like, if you don't like glittery highlighters, getting this in a different color, not so much. Also, everything that I've heard, so they've released 3 or 4 of the specific Diamond Balm highlighters that are different from their regular highlighters. They are different formulas. It seems like they have different formulas, so it's not consistent.
Oh.
And I tried one of their cream blushes and I picked the wrong color because it's pretty much trash. I have the orange one.
Because like I'm wearing one right now, but I feel like I'm like the only one who I love the Mademoiselles. They stay on your lips without being like dry.
I feel like I tried one once and I was like, this is too dry for me. No, thank you. But it wasn't one I actually bought. It was like a tiny sample of one.
I have extremely moist lips.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't believe I said that out loud. I'm so sorry.
And I literally struggle with the opposite, and it drives you crazy.
Please, somebody.
Another super chat from Sensibel. I thought the only one.
Thank you so much. You don't have to do that. I truly appreciate it. Go ahead.
Shine like a floodlight. And here's the thing: that's what I want. Give me all of the shine. But I think that they do get a lot of their popularity because of the name behind it. I just think it's interesting how variable the products have been.
I didn't like their eyeshadow palette. What was that thing that I had? The Moroccan?
Yeah, Moroccan Spice.
Yeah, I had that. So here's the thing. I like this is pretty intense, right? Right. So yeah. And I think I keep it because I just like to swatch it. Like that's why I keep it. Like I don't really ever wear it because I have to do a lot of shit so that it doesn't like explode all over my whole face.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. Like I think if I use some Danessa Myricks, but
yeah, but you also said you don't want that glow, that gold glow.
Yeah, this is too.
But the wet balm would help you. And here's the thing.
Placement. That's the problem is trying to get it to. The main problem I had with this was trying to get it to be in a very specific spot, and and then blend it. It doesn't blend. Yeah. So you kind of have to like, if I want to use it, what I do is I like swatch it a little bit, go like this, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put a little right here, and then like boop, boop.
The Duet Balm would probably help, but here's the thing: is I think that Deja's right about like, so to pay that much for a glittery highlighter, I think that's rough. And I wish you would just release all of them in minis, because the reason why I got the one I got is I got the little set that had the fussy lip gloss and the mini of the Diamond Balm, the first one, and I also got it during the friends and family sales. It was like extra discounted, but I don't want a full-size glitter highlighter, and I don't think most people do. So
I'm legit about to spend the rest of the day like glittery AF, and nobody is gonna stop me. So all right, so what we have here is a new secret treasure collection by the new brand Cash Beauty, and we have an eyeshadow palette which is giving me a little bit of those. Is that Ace Beauty that I had?
A little bit.
Let me see. Like, I'm trying to grab it, but I think I'm gonna kill myself doing it. So I'm just gonna stop. I'm about to hurt. No, it's Alter Ego. It kind of is reminding me of this one, the Goddess palette. Am I?
This looks to me in the pictures on my phone. This palette looks more orangey brown, and that looks more like mustardy brownish. I don't know. The second photo, that photo to me it looked more like orangey warm neutral. Well, maybe it is similar. I didn't stare at the Goddess palette super close up because I already actually had the gold palette. So yeah, this is the first release from this brand, and so like comments are saying it's the first palette. Of course, she's going to make a wearable neutral palette. Some of y'all are mean for no reason. Warm neutrals, what a revelation. Some of the comments here.
I'm so proud of her. And here's the thing. I'm going to say this, and I don't care if it's an unpopular opinion. I do not think that when you come out with a brand, you have to come out with warm neutrals. I feel like because if I were coming out with a brand, it's going to be colorful as fuck. No lie. Because here's the thing. I want to come out with shimmers and just for it to be bright and beautiful and fun and not hold anything back and not worry about the few people who are only into neutrals, because there's so many people who like to be fucking clowns. And I know this because I see y'all on Instagram every day, like with all your clown makeup. I'm one of you. We're together. Let's be clowns. I just want someone to take an actual risk, because remember when even Lady Gaga came out with hers, everybody was disappointed because we expected bright, bold, beautiful colors, and she was like, it's great, like it's just.
And Faye is right. So I recognize her. I don't know if I still follow her, but the creator that made the brand is on TikTok, and she does really bright, colorful looks. Like she does all kinds of looks, but she's done really bright looks. She's done like a lot of her looks are very, very bright, even the ones that she's posted on her Instagram.
Yeah.
And so for this to be the first, I mean, I agree with Legal and Lipstick. At least there's no like mayo beige, but I also think that it doesn't have that contrast. It does feel like some of them have like some of the colors look the same, and
because I feel like if you're going to come out now, like, because like we said, all the colors have been done. I feel like if you're going to come out now, you need to come out with a bang, not like and that's nothing against her. I'm super, like, I would never be able, I don't know if that would ever happen for me in my life, that I would have my own brand and be able to do this. But I am going to say today you have to launch exciting. I feel like.
And I feel like also
it's pretty though.
I feel like also that that like you could play around. It might have to be a slightly larger palette, but you could play around with doing like some cool tone neutrals, some more tone neutrals, and some colors. I get why the half colorful, half neutral palette is a trend, and I think for a creator like her, she could have done that and sold it, or done kind of the Raw Beauty Christie idea, but maybe not two-sided. Maybe do two palettes, one that's like your go-to as you as the creator, your go-to perfect neutral palette, which could be this one, and then one that has the brights or has the more interesting tones. But
she's hella beautiful though.
But even when I look at her social media, she's only been doing neutral stuff for the marketing photos for this.
Yeah.
Like I don't see neutral things that often before that. So that's
I'm going to change the picture right quick. I'm so sorry, because she's staring directly into my eyes. And
we can move on. But like,
I'm like, she's staring directly into my soul on that picture. And so y'all, Colored Rain is going to come out with some brushes. Yeah. So, and everybody thought that these were lip liners for a second. I am interested, but I have to know what size they are, because my brush style, I put on makeup. My style of putting on makeup is very much like I'm drawing. So I like a lot of brushes that are like these and not particularly huge. Like this floofy brush right here, like I use more for highlighter or something. So I like a lot of like odd little detail brushes for almost my entire application. So I hope that they're like a good size. Like I hope they're not huge. But nobody can really say anything in the comments because we can't say anything. So we're going.
Yeah, I'm honestly not that interested, because I think because they're really an online only brand right now, like I can't even trust other people to be like, yeah, they're a good size, because everyone has bigger eyes than me. So most people do. So even brushes, they're like, yeah, it works for me. It's like they're still oftentimes too oversized for me.
Aw, this one's just like, this is Dior's. Dior backstage. Okay, now every time somebody says Dior, I'm gonna I feel like I'm just gonna whisper backstage. But so they have highlighter palettes. It looks like it looks.
I want the pink one. I saw Alicia use it.
I kind of like
the copper one. Looks really nice. The darker one.
The one down.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I making any sense?
So there's like a yellow gold, a pink, a rose gold, and then a copper gold.
Yes, the copper gold actually looks nice. I don't have anything by Dior.
I don't either. Yeah, and I've heard the formula is really nice from like
Yes.
multiple of my highlighter loving friends. So yeah, everyone's like, I need the gold one.
I'm gonna lose my life. Like, I feel like buy money, I guess. Well, anyway, I'm saving my money for their other holiday collection, girls. So now here we are with
Wait,
Too
what
Faced,
other holiday collection? Wait, I'm confused.
the
What?
one that had the dark colors.
Oh,
Remember?
okay.
I'm like, remember the one with the dark colors, the
Probably
eyeshadow
not.
palette. Um,
I love how the very first comment I see is it just me or do they all look like basically the same palette?
you know what I never really noticed last time was that one of these palettes is actually called Kitty Likes to Scratch.
'Cause I think what it was, I feel like the last time we looked, they only had the bottom two palettes first. And then they've added these like weird top two ones. Like what?
This is getting embarrassing. And somebody else said it too. These are cute, but I'm really thrown off by the Kitty Likes to Scratch name. Who thought that was a good name? I really don't know.
I love how somebody worded this. They all look like the same palette in different fonts. Oh.
Okay, so some of my beverage has hit the floor, and we're okay. We're gonna be fine. I'm not gonna slip and fall. I am wearing socks, so we're okay.
Oh. And that's the thing. So Heather's saying, I really hope more companies make smaller palettes, not just for the holidays. That's the thing is, I want to see smaller palettes, but not this. Like, what? It says
No.
Phat the Post 2.0.
These, I cannot do it. Like, I just don't. They're not even trying.
Look, guys, this one's different because there's and then the eye emoji's black. Gonna hit them with a singular pop of purpley pink. Bet you've never had a palette with neutrals with a singular yellow before, have ya?
Who keeps asking for this? People are so upset. I get it. They're right. This is the same. This is literally the same palette. Remember when we saw this and I was like, isn't this the pumpkin palette? Just like split up into two palettes.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Bobbi Brown, their holiday collection. It's going to have some stuffs in it. And can someone tell this brand to give up already? Oh, ouch. Are people still buying Bobbi Brown? I feel like people are. What? I've heard the name twice. Oh, wow.
And then there's this like defensive, she actually makes good eyeshadows, not some random brand with shadows that have fallout over your entire face and table. So I don't get this who even buys it anymore vibe. Sorry, lady. Eyeshadows can have fallout like that, whether you're buying cheap, Wet n Wild or expensive Natasha Denona. Please.
Facts.
Please.
Like, like I said, I feel like I've said this before. It could have been a recent video. Who knows? I don't mind fallout if I'm like just doing my thing, getting ready, taking my time. If I'm going to work, I'm going to be annoyed. But I normally don't wear eyeshadow when I go to work anyway.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Like, the packaging's pretty though. That's the thing is the packaging. Somebody said I fell asleep looking at this post. So
that's
boring.
what I was laughing at. Oh,
I don't understand. Like, okay,
again.
Listen, I want that wallet. Like, I don't care that it's not a wallet. I want it. It should be a wallet. They're
probably a
calling it
very
brush
expensive brush kit.
Girl,
that is
it
cute
should
though. Somebody said that. They were like, "Can I use the brush case as a wallet?" I think that was a comment.
Yeah, like it should be. What is this? Oh wow, that kind of embarrassing. That is a little embarrassing when you look at those three shades together like that against that nice background. We're just gonna slide on by. Oh look, y'all. It's It's Jouer. Remember that time I got it's Jouer. And they have a new product for the cheeks and the lips. You're
That
right.
green blob was Sully. I don't know why that took me out like that.
So everybody's really excited. Somebody did say def not deep enough. The formula looks beautiful, but the shades are a little Caucasian, and not gonna lie. Ow. So I mean, it looks like that's a light-skinned brown person in the photo though. And they could be regular brown, because you know what? Also, like, I don't even know why I said regular brown. Because like when I tip my wrist up, it's like regular brown. Like there's different. I apologize. I don't know why I said that. I'm not a smart person at times.
You were. Oh, Chelsea looks like unique. Oh.
Ouch. Slide on by that. Burn.
Oh, what are people saying about this trash fire?
I am actually very curious about what people have to say, because if the collection isn't it out now and people are ready to buy it? My favorite comments, like, listen, every time somebody posts this, I kiki, and it says, "Go girl, give us nothing."
What in Caucasian?
I just every time somebody says that, I don't know why it tickles me so when they're like, "Give us nothing." I think because it's like I see it like because I picture things, so I see it as like Braveheart. Like,
wait. The swatches from Jouer were Trendmood.
Why was she so brown?
Brown. Fake tan is what I'm gonna say. Or tanning bed, or whatever way that they get that brown. That's why when you really, it looks like it's from a brown person, I was like,
it did
Jouer. But it's Jouer. What brown person is
the worst? That foundation ruined. I have never looked so old in my life.
The people that created the Friends collection, their favorite dinner is probably buttered rice.
No cheese, no garlic salt. I love this. Like, not everything needs a collection. I do not understand what the thought process was for creating this, because the only thing worth getting is the lobster bag.
I think that's what Tasia thinks is bananas. I think it's lobsters.
Where? Oh yeah, I don't get the joke, because like I was watching like third rock from the sun. I was watching that.
I was watching anything but Friends. Like, please, anything. No, I definitely saw it, but I was just like, no. Butter rice, slightly salted, no pepper. I just like.
Oh my fucking god! So no one told you that makeup would be this way. This stream is finished. I am dead. I am deceased. Let me get my soul back. I can't. I am so done. I cannot. I'm crying. Why did that? Take over, Emily. I'm dead.
You being dead, as Isabel says, Audra down, Audra down. I'm just distracted by how out of it you are.
I saw them all clapping like, because you put the claps in the comments.
And I wish I could actually.
The collapse in the comments, y'all. I can't. I'm so sorry. I'm crying. I cannot. Oh my god.
And this was what happened last night or 2 nights ago. And this was what I was like, we need to do this stream because Audra losing her shit is the best moment.
I am so sorry.
You are qualified for Rescue 911 after reading that comment.
Oh my god. It was the claps. It was the thing with the clap emojis. That's what ruined it for me. That is what ruined it. I was finished when I saw
Audra will survive. Just, are you okay?
I was finished. I was finished.
Audra, you bastard!
Oh my gosh.
You missed a comment that was, so no one told you that makeup would be this way. I don't know. And hearing it is like having his nighttime zoomies right now.
Oh my gosh, I apologize. My eyes are all wet.
Turn her off and turn her on again.
Well, the photos that I was going to take of this look, that's over. Like, I have cried. I have cried. I was not expecting. I do not know what happened. I was not expecting.
I don't know what this means, but it just killed me. Put Audra in the butter rice.
Oh, put me. Oh my gosh. Like, how? Like, nobody else's friend's comment is going to be better than that. So I'm just leaving that to the side now because, oh my god, that was so intense. Like I wasn't ready.
You were not.
I was not ready. Like, I don't know how many people see things in pictures, but when you do, it like tickles me pink. I see so many things in pictures. So it's like she had the things and the songs, and then I just like saw Rachel and them like kind of wandering around, and like I just couldn't contain myself. I saw the whole thing.
Speaking of another visual, do y'all know the Rose McGowan moment? That's, I don't know where it's from, but she's like, imagine how tired we are. Imagine how tired we are. And she like looks like she's like broken and like just going through the shit. That is the comment that was left on this Too Faced post. Imagine how tired we are. Imagine how tired we are.
Imagine how tired we are. Nobody listen. This is the other one because I got very, as the turntables turn vibes from this, still playing these old tunes I see.
Yes, this comment.
Like these, where do all of these magical people come from? Because I need them in my life. Like please be in my life because I love you. Like, y'all are amazing and y'all deserve TV shows.
Writing gigs, like things. See, this Morphe looked like Makeup by Mario.
You are right. Which also looked like that Laura Geller palette.
And also kind of looked like Natasha Denona and I don't know, all these like old ass palettes.
Are we gonna like go back in time?
Oh, I did not know this. The top comment on this post is, Morphe really said, I'm gonna let you save your money by collabing with a girl who has said the N-word multiple times and hasn't apologized.
Oh, so that's who Madison Beer is.
Okay.
All right.
I like this. I've officially moved into the age bracket of not knowing who the hell all these girls' makeup companies collaborate with are.
Wow,
I
it's so
feel
different from
that.
the other 10 neutral palettes I've seen this week.
This palette looks like Revolution X Soap palette. Ooh, this looks as
Ooh,
sterile as her music.
ouch. I didn't even know she made music. Is it just like her doing like this? Is it that thing where girls just stand like in the corner with like, you know what I'm talking about? There's a whole square and they're in the square, but they're only standing in the corner, kind of going like this. And they're usually wearing something kind of shiny. Is that
I
it?
don't know.
I'm like, is that it?
Basic and tasteless, just like her. Ugh.
Ooh, holy mother of beautiful boringness. I found more interesting looking things in my dryer's lint catcher, and that is from the official Nady.
Nady.
Oh,
Oh,
I
goodness.
love Nady. He's such a like sweet little angel. Like, you know, neat. Listen, okay. What was that palette called from Lara Geller? It was called what?
I don't know.
I'm
I
like,
don't know which palette. I never paid attention to Laura Geller. The only thing people ever talked about were the highlighters, but I never bought them.
I'm gonna have to go find it later. All right, so that's bunches of stuff. The Sephora, Olaplex, all that crap. Madison Beer again. And I think we have finally hit the end of all of this. Oh, ouch. When you decide to copy someone's homework, but say you will you will switch it up a bit. Oh wow, that's painful. They're Victoria Beckham's Spice Girls lipsticks. Um, I these are the posh lipsticks. They're
Yeah,
made with a blend of natural waxes and oils, like other lipstick isn't. Okay. It's meant to smooth and plump your lips. It is boring AF.
I love how people are like, how is she gonna name them posh, but not give us the reunion tour? Her own face.
How much are these bitches? They're $38.
Yeah.
Wait. Is that for one?
Yeah.
Wait.
Her pricing is yeah.
$38? 38 dwarf hairs for this?
I'll buy Lisa Eldridge if I want luxury fancy lipsticks. Thank you very much. At least she does colors.
The, the, I have almost $38 for one. For one beige
Like
lipstick.
glossy sheer lipstick. Yeah.
And it's not even
that L'Oreal has done like for, years
yes.
now.
This is for that price. I'd rather stick to Tom Ford. For that price, I would rather first purchase Tom Ford. I am
Lisa
not
Eldridge, some poor somebody, not Victoria Beckham.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is not, and this doesn't even. I'm so sorry, but this doesn't even look like luxury. Is the thing? Like, is it because she has a ghost on the lid? Is that it? It's like a ghosty thing on the lid. Now it's just like
I don't know. I mean, I think she's a celeb in England and not in the States.
she's still Victoria
I think
Beckham.
when you're that rich, you're just a celebrity, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, she's just like. I mean, she was like. Scary Spice was the best. I don't care what anybody says, but that's fine. Okay, although I am annoyed that the brown had to be called Scary. Moving on, Huda Beauty came out with fall winter colors. There's 3 new eyeshadow palettes. Each one has 9 shades with different finishes. The first one you have is a khaki haze, purple haze, and sand haze. Let us see what the people in the comments have to say.
Yeah.
These are all the same, no?
Absolutely not.
But as a poor person, I say no. But as a makeup lover, I also say no.
looks like they just repackaged old shades.
I literally, okay, here's the thing. I've never had a Huda palette. I want to try one, but I'm afraid to which one to try because I've heard like there's like shifts in quality from palette to palette.
I've also heard that. I have a couple that were decluttered to me from a friend that I haven't played with really yet because I don't actually reach for palettes that often. I also don't really think that the khaki one looks like green enough for me, so I was angry.
You became enraged.
The purple one, if I caught it on sale, I would actually probably pick it up because it seems pretty, but I definitely don't need it.
Oh, look at them being tricky, so it's harder for you to tell if they copied or not.
What do you mean? Oh. And somebody else said, I feel like these would just be really muddy, but maybe that's just me. That's kind of also how I feel a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, the purple one was kind of intriguing for me because I like purple. Yeah. But it's like, I don't know.
But the purple one also kind of looks like a blend of some of the other mini nude palettes she did. And then like the sand one, I'm like, how is that different from other palettes you've already done? Oh, Annie. Okay. Natalia gave the purple an F.
Oh, well, let's just move right along then. And I think we're finally at the end of everything because we're back again at the hyaluronic serum that Kylie came out with. Which girl?
Oh, they just like to post. They post so many. Trendmood in particular posts the same product so many different times. Like,
oh, does she get something for it?
Just probably. I assume every post is an ad.
Yeah, I mean, like, so I hope that this was.
This is for 6-month-old babies. It wouldn't even work on 2-year-old skin. But people just buy the brand. It doesn't matter if the product works.
Like, here's the thing that I try to make sure, almost baby, give mommy 10 minutes, okay? I am working very hard on myself as a human to try not to get so swept away by the brand that I forgive everything that's wrong, right? That I pretend like there aren't issues, because by doing that, if I should grow on my channel, right? If I grow and I get bigger, by me not having a critical eye all the time when I'm playing with stuff, it can lead me down that path where essentially I am playing into that game where I am allowing myself to say positive things about a product, even though that's not how I feel, right? So it's putting me in that mindset to where, like, if I try a product, I'm saying it's positive, even if it's not positive. And I don't want to be that person. And I don't want to be like roasty and mean all the time either. So I think that this was a good mix of like being able to say, yeah, I like this, it's fun.
Yeah.
Reading roasty comments, having differing opinions on some things, getting our laugh on, having a good time, and not have it be, where we're just being like mean or hateful, but also it's like having lighthearted, good fun. And I think as long as we just remind ourselves to like try to be critical of makeup and that we're buying what we're buying, and even when you're being critical and you're buying shit, who cares? Like, I know, I've done it before. Like, it's perfectly fine.
Or it's just like how sometimes we'll be like, okay, why do we need another neutral palette? Like when we were talking about Cash Beauty, like, like there's no insult to the creator, but at the same time, that they as a creator have this palette many times over. People do. Definitely buy whatever you want. I have a ton, even just like, I'm like, oh, my gloss, I might want to put on some more. I have a ton of glosses. I have a ton of clear glosses. I have a ton of the same eyeshadow color that probably like looks the same on the eye. Like, we all do that if you're a makeup lover, but being able to talk about it critically and also with laughing at what people are saying is helpful to be like, okay, like the purple palette from Huda, I'm like, yeah, I'd probably buy it on sale. And then I'm like, okay, but if it gets a terrible review from a pretty trusted reviewer,
look how bad my eyes are from crying, y'all.
I love it.
I never that I feel like somebody one day that's going to be a gift somewhere, and I'm just going to like be like, why? Like just a gif of me laughing. But I just wanted to thank all of y'all for being here. I appreciate every last one of you. You're wonderful. If you haven't already subscribed to both of our channels, please do. And until next time, stay safe, be kind. It costs $0 to be kind, and it's literally so good for your soul. All right, y'all. Deuces.
We'll see you Thursday.